Kaiju number 8. Deploy.
Captain Mina Ashiro takes down the giant kaiju one by one from a distance of 20 kilometers using the anti-giant kaiju railgun, astonishing the platoon leaders. Her total combat power is 94%, which is sufficient to eliminate the giant kaiju in a single shot. Even the Director General of the Defense Force, Keiji Itami, is impressed by her skills, stating that she surpasses Captain Gen Narumi. Meanwhile, Captain Mina successfully eliminates the last giant kaiju, clearing the area of all threats. Kafka Hibino is elated to see all the kaiju defeated and praises Captain Mina for her exceptional performance. At the Defense Force, the operation leader, Akira Kurusu, claims that they have complete control over the area. However, Kikoru and Captain Narumi feel that something is not quite right. Despite the kaiju attacking major cities, there hasn't been any catastrophic level of destruction, leading them to suspect that the kaiju may have other motives. Meanwhile, Kaiju number 9 is attempting to locate Kaiju number 8, but has been unsuccessful in finding it. Suddenly, a Dai Kaiju is detected in Sumida City with an estimated fortitude of 9.0. However, that's not the only concern, as multiple reports are coming in from Tachikawa and Oizumi about kaijus emerging unexpectedly, all with fortitude levels exceeding 9. In response, the Director General orders the officers to identify these creatures as numbered kaijus. Meanwhile, Kaiju number 15 attacks Kikoru and the Defense Force soldiers, but luckily, Kikoru manages to dodge the attack. Captain Narumi informs everyone that the kaijus are not targeting the major cities. Instead, their real objective is to disperse and eliminate the main force. Director General Keiji Itami is pondering how to handle the current situation, as defeating a numbered kaiju is not an easy task. It typically requires the efforts of several captains. In the meantime, Captain Narumi informs Kikoru that she must take on Kaiju number 15 by herself, as there aren't enough Defense Force members available to provide reinforcements. Kikoru confidently agrees to take on the challenge. As Kaiju number 15 begins its attack, it mocks Kikoru, but she stands her ground and starts counterattacking. At the Defense Force, Keiji Itami reflects Kikoru's abilities, speculating that she has already surpassed not only her fellow first-year students, but also their parents during their own first-year experiences. Kikoru continues to struggle against Kaiju number 15. Despite her best efforts, she is being overwhelmed by it. The kaiju taunts Kikoru, telling her to stop trying because she cannot even leave a scratch on it. Meanwhile, Captain Narumi and Vice Captain Hoshina are also facing difficulties in their battles against the kaijus. Director General Keiji Itami remarks that humans have always found ways to fight against animals, insects, bacteria, viruses, and even kaiju. However, this is the first time in history that someone has studied them. In other words, the kaijus have been designed to destroy the Defense Force. At the rescue center, Masahide was worried about his daughter. Then Ichitaka and Hiroto arrived, assuring him that his daughter was doing well. Just then, a news reporter announced that multiple kaiju with a fortitude of 9.0 were attacking the city. All the other rescuers began to lose hope. However, Masahide refused to give up and was determined to do whatever he could to help. Meanwhile, Kafka was escorting the evacuees to a safe location when he received a call instructing him to take the wounded and flee, as the area was now a caution zone. Platoon leader Rin Shinonome informs all the soldiers nearby whose combat power is below 60% to stay away from the area. Suddenly, a kaiju charges towards them to attack. Kafka urges the civilians to hurry and reach the safety zone. Among the civilians, an elderly woman trembles with fear, but a young girl reassures her that everything will be all right. The girl shows the old woman her collection of Defense Force captain cards, saying that the Defense Force will protect them. This moment reminds Kafka of his childhood, when he promised Mina that he would eliminate all kaiju from the world. After all the civilians have been escorted to the safety zone, Kafka rushes to the Uizumi area to save his fellow Defense Force members. Meanwhile, in the Uizumi area, the platoon leaders have been defeated by Kaiju number 13, except for Rin Shinonome, who is unsure of what to do. She then remembers that Captain Narumi appointed her as the platoon leader, which makes her realize that she cannot give up. Rin begins to attack Kaiju number 13 with everything she has, driven by her desire to become stronger so that Captain Narumi will notice her. However, despite her efforts, she finds herself overwhelmed by Kaiju number 13. Rin Shinonome was severely injured and could no longer continue fighting. Just as Kaiju number 13 was about to finish her off, Kafka stepped in to save her. Despite her orders for him to stay out of the battle, he confidently smiled and insisted that he could defeat Kaiju number 13. Kafka then transformed into Kaiju number 8 to engage in the fight, which inadvertently revealed his location to Kaiju number 9, who was thrilled to discover Kaiju number 8. And that concludes this season. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe.